If you like wine, you'll love the Okanagan Valley. There are some 100 wineries top to bottom. Every year, the country's best women's curlers gather for the national championship. The 2018 edition will take place in Penticton, and the field includes many new faces, as well as some familiar. A Scotties championship for Manitoba. Jennifer Jones continues her search for a record-tying 6th title. However, they all begin the week with the same record, and they begin the week with the same goal, to win. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts begins now. As we look across the south end of Lake Okanagan towards the South Okanagan Event Center, our home for the entire event, this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And we come inside on this Saturday afternoon and say, hello, Canada, welcome. Cheryl Russ alongside, as always. New format, 16 teams. But as of yesterday and last night, we had only 15 of those teams. We had a wild card game. First ever a play-in game featuring Carrie Anderson out of Winnipeg and a former champion from Alberta, Chelsea Carey. Carey got off to a quick start, scored 2 in the first, but then struggled. And here in 4, facing 3, has a tough shot, has to chip it back and sit there, spins away, gives up a steal of 2. And so Anderson is your wild card team, first time ever, as she moves into the field of 16. They are grouped in 2 pools of 8. They'll play a round robin within their pool until Wednesday, and then the top 4 of each pool will play in the championship round till the winner is decided next Sunday. And today we're going to feature all of Pool B on this opening day as Team Canada. And again, it's not Rachel Homan, it is Michelle Englot, of course, because Homan is off to the Olympics. She's had this sort of 50-50 kind of year. You wonder if the glass is going to be half full or half empty.
Exactly 50-50. That's a record this year. It's hard to believe they're that low after last year, and bad showing at the trials also, which really hurt this team. But we've all got short memories. This team right here, it's the same 4 people, won the round robin at the Scotties last year in St. Catharines. They beat the great Rachel Homan twice. They were within a quarter of an inch of beating her for the 3rd time to win the whole thing. They put the maple leaf on this morning. They have to embrace it.
Tessa Van Osch, a young skip, former BC Junior champion, is here for a 2nd time. She's the only one on her team who has been here. My suggestion, I guess yours too, would be don't play afraid.
Well, there was a study done a while back, and they asked professional athletes whether they would rather play as the underdog or as the favorite, and the overwhelming answer was 75% wanted to play as the underdog. Why? Because they have nothing to lose. So that's the advantage of that position today. Go out there and play with no fear.
So a new look Scotties Tournament of Hearts from Penticton is about to start, and it is Team Canada against BC to get us going.
Well, it was a surreal moment for sure to get the Team Canada jackets, but deep down we do want to prove that we deserve to wear them, and we want to play well this week and essentially prove that we deserve to wear them.
We're super excited to be Team BC in BC. I think we're going to come out pretty nervous, but I think once we get control of that, I think it'll be a good game. I think we'll be ready to play, so we're really excited.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada, by New Holland, equipped for a new world, and by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
8 teams in each pool, 4 sheets makes it easy. This is all Group B today. Our feature game is on Sheet A. PEI, Newfoundland, Labrador on Sheet B. First time ever, we're going to see a Nunavut team against Quebec on Sheet D. So it is BC from Nanaimo, Team Canada from the Granite Curling Club. Time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Kessa Van Osch, skip of Team British Columbia. Our lead is Amy Gibson, our second is Clea Van Osch, our third is Marika Van Osch, and we curl out of the Nanaimo Curling Centre.
Hi, I'm Michelle Englot, skip of Team Canada. Our lead is Renora Westcott, our second is Leslie Wilson, my third is Kate Cameron, and we curl out of the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
There she is, the 26-year-old, the former BC Junior champion of 2012, going up now against Michelle Englot. Of course, from Regina, but now in her second year with this team out of the Granite in Winnipeg. She is that designated import player. First time in Scotties history, first time since Team Canada was added in 1985 that we do not have a returning champion. She takes that place, of course, of Rachel Homan. And here in the first, it will be Team Canada and Michelle Englot that do have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Well, I really liked what Kessa said, that they expect that they're going to come out and be nervous. And I think that will be a little bit of a conversation Bill Shearhart, who's their coach, would have had with them, that, you know, nerves are going to be there. That's normal. They're there whether you're experienced or not experienced, and it's just learning how to play your best when you have them.
Maybe more of a, obviously the nerves, you know, you're not human if you aren't nervous in this situation, but you're also the home team. You've got all your fans here. Every relative you've ever met's here. Now you're playing Team Canada with the Maple Leaf in their back. It's going to be really interesting how fast they get that breathing back down and calm down. That first one whistled through pretty quickly.
Now this BC team did win their provincials in Victoria. It's the same place they won their junior championship in Victoria on the island. So a lot of people from Nanaimo were there. So you would think they gained some experience from that.
It's better.
Speaking of experience, I think you're going to see Michelle Englot, with all of her experience, exploit this team as fast as they can. A lot like Chelsea Carey did last night. Chelsea Carey's best end was the first end. They were better in the practice than Anderson, and they went right after them early and were rewarded with a 2. We got a nice corner guard in a good spot here for Michelle.
I would say both of these teams have a little bit, looking at their numbers coming in, the defense is more of an issue where both teams give up slightly more points than they score, so that has to get under control when you get into an event like this.
9.5. Wait's good. Yep, gotta go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close, whoa, whoa, close. Yep, yeah! 9-2. No roll, no roll.
You got to roll? Yeah, they do, but too thin and out in the back.
We would look like we were going to nose it. And then all
well, Team Canada just came, the Continental Cup, they had the opportunity to play there on some arena ice. They were in Camrose a week ago, and played on arena ice there. So that would definitely be an advantage right away.
They know these rocks, too. It's the same rocks they nearly won the Scotties with last year. If you're a betting person, you'd be looking at Team Canada in this game for sure. But that's an unforced error right there, Cheryl. Just a simple hit and roll out. It allows BC to play a simple shot, and it gets them that much closer to calming down.
So the first of the Van Osch sisters, you saw there, she won the silver at the 14 juniors. She lost the final to Kelsey Rock that year.
9-5. Okay. You got it, buddy. Close to it. Yeah, I mean, just... Media hair quiet. Close. Weight's good. 9-7. Over the other way.
Both Leslie and Renora probably watched a little bit of the game last night in which Chelsea Carey lost with Kathy Overton. They played with her out of Scotties a couple of years back. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Team Canada, Michelle Englot.
Well, cater to Kate Cameron. You know, you don't have Caitlin Laws here. You don't have Emma Miskew. You could certainly make a case that Kate Cameron's the absolute best third in this field. She's one of the best hitters. I'll guarantee that for sure. If she can get her draw weight, she'll be a huge asset to this team. But for Michelle, you just touched on it, Cheryl. Use the force. And what I mean by that is she's so aggressive. That's okay if you can bail out with last rock. What if you don't have last rock? Once in a while, there's rocks all over the place. They can't bail themselves out. They give up some big points.
And for BC.
Well, I think the leading off, Amy's shots are going to be critical to set up. We just saw that first one of hers go through. Renora is one of the most consistent leads, and so she's going to have to run head-to-head with her. And you may not listen to your sister at home, but you should listen to your big sister here, because her experience from being the only one out of Scotties, she's talked to her team and said, you know, it's a long week. We've all heard this before, but it is a long week, and impress upon them that they have to settle in and enjoy the experience.
Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And that ability to bail, the aggressiveness, I mean, it showed up, I'm thinking, in that final in Camrose when Englot gave up 10 points.
Yeah, she, you know, and that would be with that kind of a third Kate, who can make the high hard ones, can throw a lot of weight, and is a great hitter. That's where I think you do use that weapon and open it up with her.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Right up hard. Gotta go. Really hard.
So you've got the three Van Osch sisters, Kessa, Marika, Kalia. As we say, good afternoon for the first time, Kathy Gauthier. You know what it's like. You played with sisters, didn't you?
Well, I did, certainly with Connie Laliberty and Janet Arnott, and there is something special. I asked the three before the game, what is the pro and con? Well, the pros, they said, is you always really do have someone to rely on, and because you know each other so well, even by body language, you know when things are going off in their head, and you know how to get them to the best part of the game. The downside, though, says Kessa, is that when she misses or has a bad game, she feels a disappointment more acute than she would if she were playing with three people that were not her sisters, that feeling of letting them down. And for Marika, she said, you know, as sisters, you know what irritates each other, and sometimes it's pretty hard not to irritate.
Boy, do we know that, eh, Kathy?
Me and you?
I said to Kathy, I said, you played with sisters? She said, I didn't play with them. I said, no, you'd be the mother and the daughters on that team, for God's sake.
And so it begins.
Just make sure you don't. What was that, you guys?
Yeah, I'm sure that family aspect. You know, you're afraid oh, geez, I'll just let the other person down. I can imagine.
Right up. Okay, you threw it good, Marika. Good. 8-8 on that one? 8-8? Yeah. Good job. Just walking over, huh? They're just diving over, so. Okay. Yeah. 9.5 here.
A few struggles here, Cheryl. A throw through, a corner guard that went in the rings, flashed a wide open hit. And it's just so predictable. You remember back to the very first time you're on arena ice, or the first time you're in a Scotties or a Briar. It's just so hard to just slow down.
Well, and it's, you know, Kessa would have tried to explain it, and Bill would try to explain it, their coach, but until you experience it, there's nothing like that.
Right over. Yes. Wait till I got it. Take a 9.
Well, it's set up here for the deuce for Team Canada out of the gate.
Take a 9. I like about there.
And try and get a roll as much as you can over to the right. Maybe try and group the stones. It may be a mistake, and you might get a chance at a double.
Now, one advantage Kessa would have,
We just going for the roll, or? Yeah,
and is because she's played this pool format at the juniors.
Right.
And I'm not sure if it comes into strategy or anything, but at least you know what you may have to do to get yourself into that top 4. You're looking at your results, not overall, but just in pool play.
I've talked to a bunch of the skips to see our players, you know, do you do anything different in a pool? And I think that only common theme that I heard is you really can't drop a game.
No.
You know, it's a smaller pool than your normal larger pool, and so you really, but you can't anyway in a good tough field in a Scotties. So,
and you got to win the right ones too, don't you, in a small pool like this? So you got to be really careful. You know, if she drops this one, she wasn't expected to win this one in theory. Long as she wins the one she's supposed to win, then away you go. But
Okay.
Really good roll there, just perfect, because a nose hit here sets up a half rock double. Forces Englot to roll somewhere.
Yeah? We need a little more than that. A little more. What kind of weight are you thinking? Just 9.5. Okay.
Russ brought up the fact that it's been that 50-50 kind of year, 29 and 29, I think it was.
Okay.
And on that final
Yes.
a week ago, and then she's made 2 other finals. But struggled a little bit, certainly in London at the Continental Cup. First time she had been there.
All right, you got this.
They were telling Cheryl and I that they once they became a carded team, they had a lot of input on deliveries, analysis, and which is important. You're always trying to get better, but you know, you look at Michelle's delivery; she's done exactly that forever. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, but it's. I have to liken it to a golfer. You know, you make a big swing change, a huge swing change. It can take you a year, and it's not that you're getting worse or better. It's all about that confidence. Oh boy!
Yeah, there you go.
It's okay.
Well, that just turns that around now. It's the forces on here.
Well, her delivery, though, is solid and repeatable every time, and to change it now is, you know, you're never going to get enough reps in at this stage to really ingrain a new delivery.
I think you could technically make her throw it better, but that doesn't mean she'd be better, because it's that old comfort blanket, right? The confidence. That's that inside-out shot again, Cheryl. We talked about yesterday. We watched so many of them take off.
Said my moon's like 1.5 feet from the hog line. Yeah. Okay, you got this. Right.
Let's see if they can get the broom down in the right spot to get this guard on here.
It might be hitting. Horse to 1, that's pretty good too.
Clean, clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Right to nose. It's good. Nice job.
Well, you have to say they've weathered the storm here, Cheryl, because they were pretty rocky end. And all of a sudden, they got 2 in there.
Oh, I know, eh?
You might get a chance here at a blank. You could try and come off the back. Make sure you get the 1.
Right. If you threw it hard enough, half a rock, but I don't think that would be.
Michelle's.
Yeah, it's not Rachel.
Right now, you definitely want to make sure you get your 1.
You got this. Right on the beak. Yeah.
Danger here is now you're in a straighter spot. Do you overcorrect here and overthrow this? This could hang on her.
Final stone here in the first to get us underway.
That's good.
In this year's Scotties here in Penticton. Facing 2.
Nice throw, Michelle.
And she will get her single, but it was set up for Team Canada to get the deuce. She missed with her first now. Forced to 1. A new competition format at the Scotties means a new format for the annual Ford Hot Shots. 15 teams started the event with a chance to win $15,000, and one lucky fan would receive a 2-year lease on a brand new 2018 Ford Escape SE. The field down to 4, and in that final round, Team Manitoba would score early and often, including a 5 on the around the horn triple takeout, finishing the competition with 57 points. With the win, Team Manitoba takes home that $15,000, and the lucky fan, Penticton's Arlene Kolunzik, wins herself a 2-year lease on a brand new 2018 Ford Escape SE. Congratulations. It's the opening day. Draw 1 of this year's Scotties here in Penticton, the South Okanagan Event Center. And our feature, British Columbia against Team Canada. For Team Canada, forced to take the single in the first, it means that BC and Kessa Van Osch out of the Nanaimo Curling Center will have last rock. She has the hammer here in 2, playing the Redstones.
Well, you have to say that's a major success for that BC team to get it. Well, for any team to get out of an end and force, but for them with the nerves and their first home team Scotties to get away with that, pretty good start.
Anybody's nervous right now, it's Michelle Englot, like breezing that first wide open hit, just not getting the broom in the right spot. And That's probably Michelle's forte, really. She could be the best skip out here for picking up on the ice, but not there. We talked about it a lot yesterday. That inside-out shot just goes.
Crazy curl.
Well, that's further to what you said in your opening about not playing afraid. Who is the pressure on in this game?
Well, I think the pressure's on Michelle.
And it may have just showed in that first stone.
I agree that.
Line's good. 2-3.
Yeah, I mean, if BC walks out of this game with a win, that's great. If they walk out with a loss, well, that might have been expected.
Right.
So either way, they don't really lose. Try and figure it out. And you know, at this point, you're just looking at figuring out the ice, the rocks, and that actually stops you from thinking about the game and the outcome, and just do your jobs. Simplify it a bit, and their coach will be great about that. He'll keep it that way, keep them calm.
Yep. Hard.
Leslie Wilson as we play second stones.
Hard. Clean. Go, Ren. Out. Go, Ren.
Might end up in the paint, actually.
Good.
Could spin.
Oh.
So early scores for you. Newfoundland and Labrador. That's Stacey Curtis with an early lead over Robin McPhee.
4-10. Yeah, I like a 4-5. 4-5, 4-10.
Alberta's, or Ontario's, Holly Duncan from the Royal Canadian in Toronto takes the lead over Casey Scheidegger from Grand Prairie.
2-3.
And Quebec,
2-3.
the young junior team, Emilia Gagne, scores one against Nunavut, and the team from Iqaluit skipped by Amy Shackleton. This team playing their first competitive game together. Shackleton is from St. Mary's, Ontario.
Good line, Clay.
And she and her husband lived at one time in Iqaluit. And when this team got the berth in, because remember now, for the past 2 years, we've had the qualification. Nunavut had been unable to get into the main draw. This year, with 16 teams, everybody gets in. So they went looking for a skip, and that's how Amy Shackleton from St. Mary's, Ontario is their import, and she is skipping Nunavut.
That would have made their pregame practices pretty critical. So what's your control weight? How do you throw?
And what's your first name?
Well, that's the funny thing. They happen to be on our floor. We're all pretty much together on the floor of the hotel, and I saw them walking down talking to each other, and I said, so are you introducing yourself to each other? They laughed. But it's just the way it is. There's no depth.
Quite a contrast, isn't it, when you're like Cooey puts a team together 4 years ago to have a 4-year run.
They put theirs 4 days ago.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. You know zing. Yep, Amy. Hard. Throw. 9-1. 9-1? Yeah. You're doing good. Got it. Okay. I didn't think it was that much weight. No, I didn't either. 9? 9-1. That's a 9-1. Jeez.
Yeah, that's the shock, right? They saw the corner guard slip in. You know, and it's that coming out, you always come out faster than you think. You get to that hog line awfully quick.
Hair up. Hard.
Yep.
Hard. Clean. Okay. Nice skate. Good throw. Good shot. Good. Yeah, nice high five. Reach to the broom. Is that what I was throwing last time?
10 ends.
I think here, maybe.
38 minutes thinking time. 2 timeouts available.
That's plenty of time. It really is, because like you said, it's thinking time, and it doesn't penalize a team that wants to put a lot of rocks in play, because the draw in the old rules, so they time it while the rock was moving, and so if you're drawing, the other team's hitting. It's a big disadvantage to the team that's drawing. So it's all about just the thinking time.
Hey, girl. Good. Nice weight. 5-9-5. Yeah. Okay. Solid. Okay. Top 4.
Look at
14. I got a 14-1 on your.
Maybe she's rattled a little bit, Michelle Englot. But if you're going to play, I know she hasn't got last rock, but she was aggressive enough to try and get a deuce in that first with the hammer. Why not? Do you not think she'd want to put a little pressure on her here?
Yeah, that's the way I would think for sure. Now, at this point, though, you're getting late in the end. So if this is Kate's last one. So if she throws a guard, Van Osch goes around real good. You don't have much time to bail out. So, but I'm with you. Earlier, they could have thrown a couple up because you're pretty sure BC in this situation is going to hit for a while.
Well, my even thought is, and that's a wide guard. We know that from that play in game last night, it really swooped center line out. Maybe a tuck one around there. Granted, they're running back the opposition stone.
And without hammer doesn't really help too much. You might get a force out of it, Vic, but going around the corner could be dangerous. I like the original idea. Earlier, throw a center guard.
Okay.
You can just see BC. They're starting to smile. The pulse is coming down.
Well, and we talked about it with Michelle. I mean, her advantage is just her offense and to go after players.
Yeah,
I mean, you watched her last year. That's how she got to that final in the Scotties and almost won it. All-out offense.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's exactly. They scored 9 points twice against Rachel Holman. Nearly did it again in game 3 in the final, and it was all about applying pressure. That's what they're good at. So I think you'll see this strategy disappear pretty quick.
Yeah, because the longer this game goes for BC where it's close, the more advantage it is for them, and they start to settle in. Where you're going to catch them off guard is early in a couple ends.
And BC can make a lot of shots. I think we're making it sound like they're severe underdogs. It's only because of that first game pressure. They once they're calm, they're going to scare Michelle Englot for sure.
Yeah, and they're getting there quickly.
Great job, Michelle. Nice job. Thanks. I already got dirt on me.
Make up her dirt.
Okay. We haven't been out quite this far, eh? No. We're good for 9.5. I like that. Yeah, I might catch some fresh pebble out here. Said I might catch some fresh pebble out here.
Yeah. Do you like that ice?
I do. I think it's close. If you throw a good 9.5? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, Kathy, let's get it going with your first update. Ontario against Alberta. Holly Duncan from the Royal Canadian in Toronto with an early lead, playing Grand Prairie's Casey Scheidegger.
And in that Scheidegger game, she was trying to play a blank in the first end and went by. That was the steal point for Ontario. And on her first one, she hit her own too thin, rolled it out. And so it was 2, an opportunity for Ontario to lie 3. They were short, and so it is only 2 that she's drawing against, but does need full 8 foot.
Christy Moore, Jessie Scheidegger, and McTaggart calling a line, and
Good, sweet. One yellow.
likes a drag, and they get it there to the 8 foot to tie it at 1.
And I thought, I was like, oh my God. Same weight.
Yeah,
Right.
sounds
That's
good.
a huge game in these small pools, Ontario and Alberta. You know, if whoever loses this game, it makes it that much harder to sneak back into the playoffs. I know it's only game number 1, but you kind of look at the draw, and they're pretty evenly matched, those two teams.
Well, right now.
They held Kessa's in the spot really well.
Maybe a touch less, like 9-2.
Close. It's rolling out still.
Just you hard less.
No, you're pulling it out. You're pulling it
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Still falling.
Michelle had a little outward motion on that just as she let go, and as we've noticed with this ice, that's the straighter turn, so didn't help it.
That is her tendency, the little float on that out turn.
9 and 9-1.
right.
So
Yeah. That's a nice peel out. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the same.
You don't ever think
It's a
it's
little bit, crisper.
critical, but
Bring
it's,
this up,
you know,
just watch it. See how
it's
it runs.
watching that
Okay,
spot in the ice and trying to figure out. That'll work on some ice surfaces, that kind of release, but now you
Yeah,
got to
I
figure
agree.
out what the
Wasn't
release
quite
is for this
crisp
ice
with the release.
surface.
You got this.
Yeah, it's never changed that rule. Don't be wide on a straight spot. Don't be narrow on a swingy spot.
That is an old rule
Yeah,
and a
it's
true
very
rule.
old, very old. Very.
And you know that, obviously.
Oh.
Through it goes. And she'll put a blank on the board here in the second. Remains 1-0 Team Canada. Well, we talked about this team from Nunavut, from the Iqaluit Curling Club, down 1-0 to Quebec. Final stone, Amy Shackleton.
Well, she tried to hit on her first one. Emilia Gagné from Quebec made a really nice corner freeze, not able to get that out. And so this is a force, does need full 8-foot biting 4.
Denise Hutchings, Robin Mackey on the brush. Geneva Chislett is the third. Geneva was the skip. The previous years they tried to qualify. She'll come up light, steal of 1 Quebec. So Shackleton and the team, they landed here Thursday, said hello to each other, practiced Friday, and here they are playing their first game at the Scotties. On this opening day, opening draw, Saturday afternoon from Penticton, the 37th edition since 1982, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Blank in the second means that once again BC and Kesavan Osch will have last draw. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stars.
Quite a bit less.
Oh, we talked about Amy, the lead being key for BC, but she just actually tried to play a come around and tapped Team Canada right into the rings, top 4.
Underneath cover too. Now it's double guarded just like that.
Good. It's okay. Good, man.
Actually, this is
I think you might need a hair more.
Okay, hair more out here.
We swept that the whole way.
Hey, touch more, Amy. Okay, 4 feet
Facing-
more. Yeah, facing clean.
Nice 9. Same weight.
5. Line's good, right to it's good. Line's good.
Got to be a little slower out this wide.
Yeah, hard. Yeah, really hard, guys. Hard line, really hard.
Amy
You're on the
Gibson.
other one, keep going. You're on the other one, keep going.
No previous national championship experience of any
Amy.
kind.
Okay.
Throwing the lead stones.
That's okay. Okay.
And I caught a couple of their BC games in there. She had a bit of a struggle.
Blank on PEI Newfoundland.
Yeah. Well, considering you're actually supposed to be hair slower, I definitely agree.
And Alberta with that single to tie Ontario.
Give it like I think that's perfect.
A couple of overcurls for Amy at this end, and that's just understandable if you haven't played any arena events. Or they just hogline in. They just make almost a 45-degree turn, and it's just so hard to get it in your psyche to get it out positive, get it out to the broom, a little extra spin.
Well, and that's just it. You know, people will often ask, well, why doesn't Skip just give more ice? Well, that doesn't work on this kind of ice. It's how you throw it. You can't get out to the edge of the sheet and try and keep giving more ice. You start a backward motion, a little bit of rotation.
Yeah, I like going this way. Can I catch the rat if I
That's
go
where the
this
term
way?
positive
I don't
release
really
showed
wanna
up a
do
few years
that.
back. And you're right, Cheryl. That's the only way you're going to combat this big curl.
Just this
Single
one.
one.
You like this way?
Great
Can I
shot
catch
by
the tight
Leslie.
red one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Heel? Yeah. Okay. Right to the brim.
Let's
Single
go.
feels fine. Yeah. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Rika.
Well, we have the 2 draws today, but tomorrow we'll begin our 3 draw a day coverage beginning at noon Eastern, and that, of course, will mean lots of Kathy and Brian.
You know, Vic, it's interesting. One of the changes this year at the Scotties is that fifths are not automatically included in the roster. So teams had to make a decision whether to fund that player or not. Now, BC chose after 2014, we saw a lot of Patty Knezevic, their 5th player, when there was so much illness. So for Kesavan Osch, no question about bringing a 5th. There are actually 10 out of 16 teams that have listed an alternate, but one of those is Caitlin Laws, of course not here because of the Olympics. That's giving credit to her for having won the provincials. So 9 out of 16, and we will see if that bench strength and that decision to not bring a 5th for some of these teams pays off.
Meantime, all eyes on Team Canada at this event. We want to wish Michelle Englot a belated 54th birthday. She turned 54 back on Monday. This is special Scotties for her for a number of reasons. It's the 30th anniversary of her first ever Scotties appearance. She's here for the 9th time overall. Back in the late 80s, she was third a couple of times, silver last year. And she said in her interviews before the competition, I know we didn't get Team Canada the way we wanted to. We want to prove that we deserve it. But after all those years, 30 years, that anniversary, she was so proud to see the Team Canada jersey, the name on the back of it, and she had absolute chills when she put it on. But as we mentioned off the top of the broadcast, she wants to prove she belongs in earning this Team Canada.
Yeah, that first appearance was as an alternate for Kathy Fallman back in 1987. And she is talking retirement. Saying that this, depending, of course, there's a question mark, whether in fact she will hang it up, leave competitive curling. If they should win this, I think that would change things. But she said too much time away, and she does, of course, have to work for SaskTel as their director of communications.
Well, and she put a lot of time in when she joined this team. They've traveled, they've played a lot. She made 110% commitment to them, and you've got to wonder when that's just a little too much.
Well, yeah, you're right, because Michelle normally wouldn't play that much. I coached her a couple years ago, and they'd play maybe 6 spiels before Christmas, and if you get into the provincials, you get a little bit more. You happen to get the Scotties a little more, but they went at it just about every weekend, and that's just, when you're not used to it, that's really, really hard.
Well, she was telling me in London, she'd finish an event or a weekend training session in Manitoba somewhere, get in the car, 4 hours later, drive back to Regina, and try to be at her desk for 9 a.m.
Yeah, it doesn't help that they're not at the same club, same province.
Either that or we straight run. You got all of this? Yeah. Okay, then just straight back. You get balls. I like that.
BC's been really close. They just about made the double, almost clipped their own in, but missed it.
Very solid deliveries on this team all the way through. You can see great balance, and it's easier to release that rock on target.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Amy, hard.
Angled it back and by.
Here's what we alluded to last time. Michelle wasn't going to wait much longer. She got the break with that first rock tap buried, and then it's been all offense.
Didn't move at all.
Sorry?
Didn't move at all.
No, that's what I mean. My peels didn't move at all. Like
That's
dead
a learning
straight.
curve too, isn't it? How come a draw will curl 6 feet and hits don't curve at all? You have to learn that the hard way.
Headline.
You want to be tight.
Over curling.
Kate Cameron.
Over curling.
Okay, just over.
Line's not bad if it sits.
There is so much curl in this spot.
Even yeah, you're right. Even outside in, it's going hard.
Sit.
Yeah, super release sensitive.
Okay. Throw.
Smart enough not to brush that and allow it to curve farther.
What do you like? I got half. You got half? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And just sit here.
Yeah, it's long enough to guard, and we're seeing
like
so
this.
much
I
curl.
like 11. I don't even mind up a hair. From 11?
Yeah, good 11.
Yeah.
Easily get to the nose, inside nose.
Yeah, just even you tap one of them out of the way.
Assuming there's throwing something around board or hack.
Clean.
This is Marika Van Osch.
Amy, gotta go. Gotta go, Amy.
Amy's got to go. Amy
Hard.
Gibson.
Amy, gotta go. Watch the roll.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
Boy is right.
It just hung out there, and the brushing couldn't help get it over, so it remains Team Canada sitting the 2 without last rock here in 3.
They're just, it's
happens
overthrows,
when-
really, the weight, right? You could even come down, like Russ said, you could just tap it. You don't need to remove them.
Okay.
Even if you froze down to the face of it is probably more options than this.
And if you're not using inserted rocks on this type of surface, you would get more curl, and that shot would be a lot more successful. We would have got a little bit of bite on the rocks with a softer surface.
Ideal would just
Oh,
So
man.
you're talking what, curling club surfaces?
Yeah, exactly. If but these girls obviously been out training like crazy. You'd be out at your club. That shot with that kind of speed would probably curl
We got
another 3 or 4 inches, and that makes all the difference. Big trouble here now.
Yeah, you can even. I don't know if we can get shot.
Really? We can drag a 15 there, yeah.
Can't see any of that right hand one to make the double.
Got this.
Well, no, she just chipped it underneath,
Yeah,
didn't she?
yeah.
Made it worse. You heard the speed on this ice is so nice. You heard them say they could drag a 15 there. That's fast surface.
Line's really nice.
Pretty top
good.
8.
Yeah. Just top 8. Close. Line's really good. We're there right now.
Top 8.
Just top 8. Top 8. Yeah. Can't bounce yet. Line's great, guys. Make it good. 15,
Westcott,
gotta go.
Wilson.
Right to here. No bounce.
Make
no
it
bounce.
good.
Perfect.
And no bounce indeed. To sit 3-4, in fact, at the back 12. Sit 4 without.
That's what Englot did so well last year.
Perfect, Michelle. Thanks. Really good.
15. That's exactly as good.
Okay. I think so.
Yeah, but
Like, no, like not to play anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere over there, that center. You like that?
Well, PEI with the last rock sitting 1, 2, and 3.
It certainly appears to. Robin McPhee made a lovely shot on her first one, a hit and roll under. That's those 3 that are bunched by the 4-foot. And Stacey Curtis tried to play the corner freeze. That's that yellow one that is at the 8-foot at the top. Just didn't get by and rubbed off. So this is a draw for 4.
Robin McPhee and the PEI champions from the Charlottetown Curling Complex.
Gotta be
This is her 3rd straight Scotties for her. Skipped the last 2 years.
Yep. Throwing now. Yep. Gotta be fully.
With Michelle McQuaid, Megan Hughes, and Sarah Fullerton.
Keep it going. Nice sweeping. Good. 4?
Yeah, 4 it is. As she plays Stacey Curtis, Newfoundland Labrador.
Kessa's trying to lock onto the back one here and try to get herself out of jail.
No. Yeah, Marika.
A little bounce and rolls off. Just pushes that shot rock further underneath.
Great weight.
Almost perfect.
And you can say that about 6 times this end for them. You know, the run back's missed by a hair and everything's missed the wrong way, including that one. Just 1 foot lighter and it's golden.
Bumping in there. No. Yeah, Marika. Whoa. That's pretty good catch. Yeah. You're going to wait.
The problem now is they rolled out a little bit, so now they give Michelle a chance to get to this. You could probably even get to the inside.
Oh, I think so. You throw it right and you get it into there. I don't know what you do. You're making a really good come around to the side of the 4-foot to give up a 2.
Yeah.
Ontario, Alberta in a 1-1 tie. Alberta sitting 2, including 1 on the lid and covered.
And both of those are Casey Scheidegger's shots. Her first one, she made a perfect freeze down to the lid, followed it on her second one. There is only the hearts for Holly Duncan and not much of them.
Toucan and her team from the Royal Canadian and Curling Club in Toronto with Karen Sagal, Cheryl Kriviazic, and Stephanie Ledrew.
You can touch it, but you really can't bounce. Okay, good judge. You're not even on it. 1 yellow?
1 yellow it is, so cuts them down. Alberta with the steal of 1.
Pretty nice.
Oh. Okay.
Just got away with it.
That way was good. 10-3. It wasn't.
Oh, okay. I think a little more weight than she wanted to throw in this spot.
Nope.
Really struggling with her hits so far, Cheryl.
Yeah.
A little bit like the girl with the curl, isn't it? I mean, she just sometimes a little good, a little bad. We're not quite sure here.
That would really curl. No, I don't think so.
Said 2 rollouts and a complete flash.
I just thought if you had all of it, we should have just thrown even a 10. But the same weight's okay. I prefer just like 2 feet less. What did I throw? I got an 85. Okay.
Once in a while, there's a little bit of indecision with
So
Kate
9
and
can be really close.
Michelle. Michelle loves that soft
Same
shot.
weight's okay if you're drawing back
She
eight.
doesn't slide perfectly true every time, so she kind of plays with it. She's more of an artist than a technician.
95, let's go.
Whereas Kate would like to throw it down there at 100 miles an hour because that's what she's good at. You got to be careful not to talk your skipper into maybe the shot she's not. That one, she might not have that club in the golf bag, right?
I agree, and sometimes I think Kate calls it before Michelle kind of calls the shot, you know, and Michelle may have just played a heavy draw, whereas Kate plays weight.
Final stone, shot rock belongs to
7. Tons of line. It's there right now, I think.
Team Canada sitting just top edge 4. This has got a hook. This has to hook in, and there it is. Boy, that late finish. To tie it at 1. Well, our coverage of the Australian Open continues its mixed double final, 12 a.m. Eastern Time, and then the men's final at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Roger Federer going for a 20th title, Grand Slam title against Marin Cilic. Caroline Wozniacki won the women's final earlier. The Australian Open, he hasn't dropped a set in 6 previous games, Roger Federer. We are tied at 1 as we go to the 4th here on this opening day of the Scotties from Penticton. Again, an errant shot by Michelle Englot lets BC off the hook, and they respond with a single to tie it. And so here in 4, it will be Team Canada and Michelle Englot who do have last rock playing the Yellowstones.
Yeah, they could have sealed the deal that end with a little hit and roll inside.
Seven, 6, living room.
Yeah, if you're Ron Westcott, the coach, you're sitting there going, you know, how many chances can we give away here? Because that was a guaranteed steal of 2, maybe a bundle.
Hard. That was a better throw. That was a good throw, Amy. Okay, that's fine. Nice. I gave her too much ice. She did that really well.
Really nice attempt on both of Kessa's. She made the second one. The first one was just a 6-8 inches heavy. She's dialed in the speed, which is quite impressive. It's fast, Cheryl. They're talking. Michelle's first one, they said 15. It didn't even get anywhere near the button. It was top 8, so that's fast.
How was the throw? The straight type. Yeah. Like 9.5. I like that. Still a little fresh out here. Yeah. Okay, right out to the bridge. Let's go. Nice 95.
It's been a rough start for Amy Shackleton and Nunavut, the team from Iqaluit. Steal of 3 for Quebec. Shackleton had a hit and stick and rolled out.
We saw Michelle Englot roll out in that spot. It's pretty release sensitive, very straight.
14.5. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, same as at last end.
We talked about it last year where when you flood the ice as many times as they do, and then when it freezes, you've got the boards on the side. The foam on the side soaks up a little bit of water, and then anything when it's frozen, the middle gets a little higher. And we seem to have that tendency at all the championships where the center line to the boards curls more
Keep her moving
than that particular shot. That way you're basically going slightly uphill on that last shot. To keep an eye on it. We noticed it in the Kerry game.
Hard. Okay.
I think that actually might be better coming up short on that corner guard than coming in. The guard's pretty long, and there's so much curl. You get a double guards, and you've got something better to come around, unless BC sinks this.
Let's go play it. Same weight as last end. Yeah.
This is not wrong by any means. You sit 2, you have one buried, but it never seems to work. Drawing around a corner guard without the advantage of last rock usually you end up giving up a 3.
Wait's there. 6. Whoa. No, we're all there.
Whoa.
So many times it slips behind the tee line. It just gives Englot's team a chance to freeze to it.
Right back, Amy. Far back as you can. Right back. Keep her going. Right back. Keep her going.
And back it goes. Just hanging on the back edge of the 8.
What do you get on that? Yeah.
First real good chance for Team Canada here with Hammer to kind of get some offense going.
You know, I was sneaking a peek at one of the other games, and that's another thing you have to deal with when you're here for a first time is the communication. The building's louder, it's a different echo in here. Sounds different. People screaming next to you. Not quite like, obviously not like a club, and then, you know, you used to use those hand signals, have to be looking up a little bit more maybe than what you're used to.
Yeah, and I think what's really helped with that, because that's always been an issue at the big events, is this one brusher where you've only got one brusher. The other one's looking up and actually watching what the caller in the house is signaling. So I think that helps in that situation.
Okay.
I always found the hard part too is you've got a rock halfway down and you're communicating, and then somebody makes a raised double on the next sheet and the place goes crazy, and all of a sudden you have no communication. You just don't know when it's going to happen.
You could try and use a whistle.
Really?
How long ago was that? You tried using a whistle? Because you'd lost your voice.
Well, I had the headsets too. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You know what? You pushed the envelope. You forced the rule change.
Yeah, that's right.
Why not? Yeah. That's the legendary coach Roger Nielsen always pushed the envelope.
That line's good. Yeah, go line. Hard. That hard. Really hard.
Trying to come around this to sit 3.
Don't want to line that yellow up. Oh, that's trouble.
That curled a lot.
Yeah. Nice weight.
Sorry.
I really like that weight. Yeah.
You could tap that yellow in, roll in, Cheryl. Not a simple shot, but your yellow would be buried and you roll in on top of this red one. I think Michelle's going to play a little bit more defensive here. Go right around.
Okay, line's good. Yep. Yeah, really curling. T, Ram. T, we can wait. We can wait for white.
Back 4 even.
Line's got to sit.
Well, you don't want to be deep on this. That wouldn't be the error.
Line's really good. Sit down. Sit.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
I think it's 3rd.
Yeah, they brushed it just
Did you
enough.
like my kick on that shot? It was a little.
Oh, they're getting caught by the speed, are they?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's definitely quicker than last night, and that's understandable. The rocks were textured before the event, so it's almost like a skate blade. They're a little bit, it feels like there's a burr on them, feels a little bit rough. And as you throw them a few times, it gets that 1, 2, 3 feet faster. It's all it takes.
Well, they need to make something happen here for Marika Van Osch, throwing just a 43% gain. Kalia, Amy Gibson. Oh, how's that? Take that 43 and throw it away.
Really good bounce back, because her first one, she came up to the nose of the yellow trying to get around, so figured it out on the second. That's impressive.
Just perfect.
Great brushing.
Oh, just squeezed by there.
Okay.
Now this red-yellow's not queued up dead on, but they know if they can high side it, hit it on the broom side, Kate can drag that over and stick it. Maybe half a rock will do the job.
8-5.
8. Whoa. 8. Whoa. Close. Curl. Curl it here.
Westcott, Wilson,
Stay with it.
just passengers here. Drags back, and away it goes.
Good shot. Nice weight. 8-5. Good throw.
Good.
Kate hits so well.
Yeah, it's her delivery. She gets down so low. She's got the tuck a little bit. It's right behind the rock.
Watch this move left. Moved about 4 or 5 inches from its original line. Fortunately, ticked their own out of there, though.
Carry to me, Cass.
Still a wonderful opportunity to put Michelle Englot under the gun here. A little soft weight hit and roll to the forefoot.
Yeah, I agree. Peeling it out.
4.
No. Do you like this ice for a 10?
This
I
will
think
move
so.
real
We
good.
haven't thrown
It
many
will.
10s inside out. So.
No, I agree. This is
So
more,
I think, you think this is maximum or minimum?
I think your error on this would be an overthrow, even if you picked it out. You just don't want to ever cross face. Jam it on the back one.
Skip Stones here in 4. Jessa Van Osch.
Whoa. Whoa. Close. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Amy. Amy. Whoa.
Needs to stop here. And will sit. So they are sitting the 4 at the moment.
Didn't you find, Cheryl, when you first got onto an arena surface, you think you're throwing, in this case, a 10.
Opens up both draws.
That's the kick. You've got that 10 kick. But it's so good underfoot, all of a sudden it's coming a lot harder than you thought.
Yeah, it's probably like an 11 at your club, right?
Yeah.
It's
What kind of weight is she throwing? 9.5.
Prince Edward Island scored that 4. Newfoundland Labrador sitting the 1. Can you get in there for a second?
You can indeed. Robin, that's her red stone that just came a little bit deep on her final. She was light on her first, but that does allow Stacy to get down on top of it for the pair.
Stacy Curtis and her team, Newfoundland Labrador, from the St. John's Curling Center and Remax Center, along with Erica Trickett, pardon me, Julie Devereaux and Erin Porter. It is the 3rd straight Newfoundland Labrador title. They beat Heather Strong twice on the final weekend.
This piece of ice, excuse me, goes sideways. Wow, she got a rub off the front and still made it.
PEI continues to lead it by 1.
There's definitely more curl than there was last night on those outside ins to the center line.
except in this exact spot where Michelle just threw. This seems
wide enough. Yeah,
this seems to be a really straight spot.
What kind of weight? Just 10.
I like that. Probably similar way through.
Okay. Yeah, positive 10. I like that. Yeah.
Boy, you'd love to roll this berry, Cheryl.
Like
You'd almost have to concede one if you're Englot.
Can't nose it and get chopped.
Yeah, I like that.
She'd have to draw around it. So.
Okay. Let's go, Cass. Straight through it here.
Okay, same thing. You got this.
I like your release on your last one.
Okay.
Late licks.
Nice throw.
And they'll run it by and sit 4, so that's what's facing Michelle Englot. She'll need full
Perfect.
8 foot.
Beauty throw.
It's not the traditional draw. They're forcing Michelle to a little tougher draw. She's kind of got to go out to the wings.
Yeah, and there could still be a little bit of pebble here because, as you point out, you normally go outside that 8 foot area and draw to the middle.
What do you think?
Really nice hit and stick by Kessa.
That's what I think too.
You had to be careful. You didn't want to jam on that back one.
Michelle.
Like to stick around because this cuts off her. Leaving that shot there cuts off the draw path.
You threw yours here.
Les has moved, but she threw 15s on
Now,
both.
Michelle,
just
keep
a
in
little
mind.
less. We gotta get by that.
Yeah, they're tightening it up. Michelle's a little in out on these draws, and you can't let it run and hit that top one dead on. You give up 4. So they've tightened the ice. He's rarely narrow on an out turn.
Final stone for Team Canada and Michelle Englot.
Line's good.
Here in 4.
Line's really
Facing
good.
4. Needs a good piece
Back
of the 8 foot. Needs the white.
Back 8. You're off of it. Back 8. Are you
Off that center guard. That stone center line top
12?
No. 12, yes.
Yes, for line.
Now they're going to use that backing, it looks like, and they certainly will, right down to it.
Nice throw.
And that will be for the single. So Team Canada. Nervous moments. They lead it 2-1. We'll continue with our updates on this opening draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all belong to Quebec. Final stone coming up for the team from Nunavut. First appearance at Iqaluit Curling Club. It's Amy Shackleton throwing the skip stones.
And she hasn't thrown very many draws. She's been facing a number of stones every end, a lot of hits for her. And so now a very precise draw. Needs the hearts.
Again, telling you that they all met for the first time on Thursday when they arrived here. Shackleton is from St. Mary's, Ontario. And there you go. They're on the board.
Oh, nice. Crowd loves them.
Real good shot.
So 16 teams, 2 pools of 8, and there you see the seedings coming in. The wild card team, of course, that's Carrie Anderson, won the spot last night. On through Yukon Nunavut, first time for both those respective territories to have full-up teams. They failed to qualify in the previous few years when there was that qualify to get in to the main draw. But everybody's into the pools here in Penticton. Team Canada with the draw, scores 1, they lead 2-1. BC with last rock, playing Redstones in 5.
Full marks for BC last end. They played a very solid end. Michelle had to make a good one there.
I might take a hair more with this.
Yeah, you know you've done your job when you make the opposition skip look at 4. And forced her to a tough path.
It almost overcurled.
10, 10-2.
Close, close.
Maybe a hair down. Close, though.
Close.
No, Kate. Doesn't curl there.
Nice 10.
Will Marika play? Yep.
Yeah. Let's go, Amy.
Trust the room. Curling quite
I'm
as
not
hard, so
sure.
we need to get out to the room. Let's go. Yeah.
I would like to hear somebody say it just doesn't curl there. And are you talking yourself out of something, or is in fact she right, Kate Cameron? It just does not curl there.
No, I think she's right. I think she is, and it is back to what we alluded to about it high in the middle, and it's not a problem with the ice. Dave Merklinger's done exactly what all ice makers do. They flooded it. It's a shade higher at this point. As the week goes along, it'll even itself out. You might even get a bit of a dishing effect, but it's just a hair straighter than the amount of curl you would normally ladle out for a hit.
Just 10.
And I think you have to share that information. We've talked about the teams we see. You have to provide that information because it really helps with how you're going to throw it down the line.
Different than talking yourself out of something or into something.
Right, exactly. You're not doing that so much as you're saying, hey, this is what the spot does, throw it accordingly, because most of these players at this level, they can control their rotations and releases based on the spot in the ice. It's like throwing rocks that are difficult. You get often get rocks like pigs or rocks that cut, and it's like throwing in a path in the ice. You throw it a different way. You throw a little more weight on a rock that maybe comes down quicker, and if the rock curls a lot, you'll throw it a little straighter.
Or you can adjust the other way with weight. You can put it pretty light here and still get away with it.
Yeah, soft, 10-2. 10-2. Yep. Yep. Hard. Well.
It's a very soft weight here, and they're managing to hold it no problem.
Well, good. Girl.
Is that weight?
10. 10. Yeah. Okay.
Did I get out to you on that draw?
3 outs again.
10.
This side will curl a little more, buddy.
Right.
Weight's nice.
Really sharp throw here. Careful.
Whoa. Weight's really nice. Maybe. Kate.
9-8.
Leslie Wilson,
Okay.
you think you've heard it all. I've never heard somebody say sharp throw.
Me neither.
Oh,
9-6.
little out to the broom.
You like peeling? Do you ever peel? It's this. I know. Okay. Do you like this, Clea? That or peel? What? I don't mind peeling. Okay. I don't mind
You they're looking at the scoreboard, fifth end. They could blank here and take hammer into the even end. In a tight game, that's probably not the worst case.
Well, and you're playing Team Canada, and it's your first game, so yeah, right. A blank here's a slight victory. Grab 2 at next end. You can make Michelle Englot think.
Well, and there's not a real good setup for them either. You're going around a center guard, which can turn into a disaster if you slide a little deep, and Canada nestles one down in there, makes a good freeze, and you get forced.
Yeah, you got it.
Patience there, guys.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
Line's good. Right tight.
I think we're tight. We're real tight. It's pretty good.
Okay, little curl.
Throw up another one.
Right tight.
Michelle's pretty sure they're going to peel it again.
Good. Nice throw.
Boy, that's
Good
quick.
sweep.
Very
Nice
good
skate.
speed out there this afternoon.
Peel it out. I like this. Nice and clean. Right to the broom. Trust the broom. Yep.
Gotta go.
Playing quickly here. Marika Van Osch.
Hard. Hard, Clea.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Marika.
And doesn't roll it away and out. Roll it to the corner.
Yeah. Sorry.
Do you go? Sure. Why not?
I think so. They'd love to force BC to a single point here.
Sorry. T-line, guys.
The only risk is you have to make sure you make this, because that rock of BC's is definitely splittable.
Tricky little spot again. It's similar to what Michelle just threw against 4, where when's it going to cross that center line and make the big curl?
Just for weight. Line's really good. You got room. You got
Kate
lots
Cameron.
of room. Curl. Yeah, on the tee. Bury it.
Right about now, as it's slowing down, it's crossing center. It'll really hook. They should be able to get this at least half buried.
Westcott, Wilson.
You almost got it.
And it'll dig in and still leave itself maybe half a rock showing.
Good throw. 14-6.
Don't throw this. I like 10. Okay. I like it. Right to the broom. Trust the broom. Nice and clean. Clean. 10. Close. Clean.
They all throw a really nice rock, lots of rotation.
Amy,
No,
Yep. Hard. Yep.
I was just going to say to you, that handshake position, it's right there, isn't it?
It is.
What do they tell you in all the clinics? Handshake.
Extremely good technique.
Release out to the broom and real stable.
Good.
And that has to help at reading the ice for the skipper. You know, if you know your sister throws it the same way you do.
Trying to figure out what we wanted to do when you weren't there.
It's a really long leg. Just didn't quite get out to the broom on that first one, eh? Yeah.
Talking Bill said either go, we didn't mind, likely because it's
Okay.
Yeah, I think peels just be really crisp to me.
Yeah. You know how to do that.
Yeah, I think sounds good.
Marika is the one struggling, throwing 53% now. She throwing the third stones.
Michelle's had 3 bad hits in this game. You can't afford to roll out with that splittable stone.
Waist close.
Yep. Yeah. Weight's nice. Clean.
Just clean, ready?
Clean.
Renora Westcott.
Yeah.
And down to it.
Okay.
Good.
Nice throw. Nice throw.
Michelle.
9-8.
Nice
that was
weight.
good weight.
Good. 9-9. It's a nice
Much
throw.
better throw that time.
Thanks.
You'd like to roll this away from that corner guard. If you hit it dead on, Michelle's got nothing to lose. She can try to hit and roll behind the corner.
His nose? Pardon?
Keep it away if you
Her
can
my
without
way?
rolling out.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, Cass. Straight through.
We've talked about this before. There was a time you would think the experience of a Michelle Englot would be such an advantage against a team like BC. But not anymore. They come in with junior championships. They come through with all those clicks. They've watched, they've learned. You're not going to beat them very often on strategy.
No, and that is what all these juniors, these university championships, you can just see these teams come out of juniors or even are still in juniors, and they know what shots to call. The strategy is way better. You don't get that jump.
Nice throw.
And the technique, that's, you know, they're all solid players with really good technique, brushing. You know, the only thing you might get them on is, again, some nerves in new situations. That's where your experience probably trumps inexperience.
It just looks like you're never going to get it, and then it's like...
Similar weight?
Yeah, that was a little down, hey? So I'm going to throw 9-5.
Oh, you're going to throw 9-5?
Okay.
Not sure they're even thinking the roll here.
No, and I'd give it a try.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. No. You're good. Clean.
Just clean.
Yeah.
Weight's okay.
No. Weight's good. Clean. No. Clean. Good. Good. How'd they go with that? I like there. Right to nice one.
Nice throw.
I'm impressed with British Columbia's demeanor in this game. You know, we talk about how they are supposed to be a little uptight. They're not having any problems here at all. First end, they didn't play well, but they kind of predicted that in the in their interview.
For like an 8?
But after that, they've been great.
Should run right where it goes. I agree.
I guess.
These were them nice.
Let's go. Run nice. I agree.
Hair more movement on this side.
Final stone and looking for the blank.
Amy, Rika, straight. Yeah. Good.
Hand goes up. Good indeed. Spills it out the side. We'll go to the break. 2-1 Team Canada.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towel. Nothing absorbs like it.
At the break on this opening day opening draw, Team Canada with a 2-1 lead over BC and the team from the Nanaimo, skipped by 26-year-old Kessa Van Osch. Kessa's with Brian.
Kessa, your opening game taking on Team Canada. I'm assuming maybe some nerves out there. Assess how your team has played through the first 5.
Well, I think they're playing really well. I know we came out a little nervous at the beginning, but I really think they've calmed down. I think we're figuring out the ice, so I think we're feeling pretty good.
Before the competition began, you told me you're very excited to be in BC competing with that jacket on your back. What has the experience been like so far now that you are in front of this crowd?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, they've been great, cheering for great shots for all the sheets, so we think it's awesome.
How are you handling the ice so far?
It's a little different. We don't get a lot of chance to play on arena ice, but we're really enjoying it. It's great so far. So,
is it surreal looking over at your sisters and enjoying this together?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, they're great. It's great competition, great team. So super excited.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thanks.
And she should be excited, Cheryl. 97% she's throwing.
She is. You know, the one matchup I looked at the beginning was the leads, and I think if Amy could get her rocks a little better position at 70% against the ever steady Renora Westcott, it could give them the edge.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella. Team Canada. And BC is our feature on this opening draw.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
There she is, BC skip Kessa Van Osch. But she's not the only Van Osch sister. No, there is, of course, Marika and Kalia together again after they received their jackets. Sure helps us. We can be right 3/4 of the time. And for the 6th time in Scotties history, we do have the sets of 3. And interesting to note, in '84, there were 2. Connie Laliberty, Colleen Jones skipping their respective sisters, with Connie winning in the final. Sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Do you remember that from White Christmas?
No, I
Bing Crosby?
actually.
Yeah, 2 sisters. As we welcome you back on this Saturday afternoon, day one. Actually, we began last night with the play-in game, first ever. Carrie Anderson, a winner over Chelsea Carey, so she picks up the wild card berth. So we have 3 teams from Manitoba in this year's field of 16. And with that blank in 5, we go to the 6th, and it'll be BC that does have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones.
There's the kind of a setup shot or start off shot that you need to get from Amy to put a little bit of pressure on Renora. 90%.
Yep. We're just bumped. Whoa. Whoa. Kate. Yeah. Hard. Hard left. Good job.
Oh. Well done. And look at that. Across the nose, flips underneath, and looks like it may be 3/4 buried. Yeah.
Having a wonderful game.
There. I thought we lost it. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I thought they were on the guard here, or at least coming off the back of it.
They're yelling lots of room halfway down.
I freaked out a little bit. Didn't think you could roll in on that, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's terrific sweeping.
5.
Amy Gibson.
4. 5. Right here. There it goes. Yep. That girl. Good.
Just getting better and better, Team BC.
2 great shots.
Well, as she said to,
Yeah, I think the first one's your
as
off.
Kessa said to Brian, what we
I think the first one's your off.
talked about earlier, they don't get to play on arena ice very often. So the more time you give them to settle in, the more difficult it's going to be for you. So, you know, if your team, particularly day one, draw one, Michelle Englot, you have to go after them.
Well, yeah, because they're good curlers, so they're going to figure it out very quickly. And they've got a coach on the bench who's familiar with arena ice, so a lot of conversations would be had to fast track it.
No question. And the other thing, too, is Kessa's at 97%, so Michelle's going to have to press the envelope and put some pressure on this BC skipper, and they're not going to win this game. Oh, look at that.
Another one. Somehow crawls its way around.
Yeah.
Somebody said something in the 5th then break.
Okay, let's go. Eight, 5. Oh.
Clean.
Very good time to bail here. You don't have any angles.
Good throw, Clea. That's fine. Good.
What'd you get on last?
Let's put that one back.
14-6. Okay.
Real nice shot, buddy.
So just a 2 here, eh? Yeah.
Just straight guard the middle yellow.
Asking for center guard right on the tape. So Michelle's ladled out 5 feet of ice. That's more than we saw yesterday. It was about 4.5 on the straighter turns.
Halfway. Line's good.
Can I have some more, please? All right, we'll give you an extra foot. Here we go.
That's a lot for a guard. 5 feet of ice.
Line's good on its own. Line's nice.
It's going to curl there easily.
Yep.
Just 2.
Hard.
It's coming down.
Line. Good. No, little more.
Perfect.
Good.
Nice throw, Les.
Play it the other way.
Yeah, I thought maybe.
Yeah, just peel. Just slightly off nose.
No, we're trying the run.
How much?
Just
What?
Yeah.
You might, the other option, because that run is so long, you might play a softer, like an out turn, try to get to the nose or a little high side of your red and leave 2 reds in the rings.
It's
and,
there.
You know, it puts a little pressure.
Yeah, because this is tough.
Yeah, it's a long run.
Let's go.
They were close on 2 or 3 of them a couple ends ago.
8. Whoa.
Now you're just going to get the straight peel.
Whoa. Just peel it off. Yep. That's fine.
They've been missing those just on the high side, every single one of them. It's just that belief of what these rocks will do on arena ice.
Good
They're close. Beautiful technique. They're gonna start making some of these.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it, Russ? It's not even just that the ice surface is different and that there's more curl. It's the rocks are different too from the club, and so shots that you may not be able to make at home, you can make here.
Oh, for sure.
Halfway. Line's good.
Line's good. It's a little deeper than last.
The tick shot's a perfect example. You see players make the tick shot over and over again on arena ice, but you can't make it at a club.
That's true.
It's really tough.
No. To sit.
Halfway
Okay,
tight.
oh!
It's coming down.
Quiet self. Good.
Good. Nice throw.
Marika. Gotta get a feet. Gotta
You
go.
gonna
Across it? Yeah. Well, if you can come here.
A little tighter, a little easier to run in
Just
now.
do it. High side Amy's. Can't get my mic on. Okay, good. Marika, you throwing this? Yeah. Nice and clean.
They're actually due to make one of these.
You got it. 7-8 is
Just
pretty good. Yeah.
fraction high side here. Allow that red to stay in there and clear everything out front.
Pretty big.
Going to try it now with Marika Van Osch.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Amy, Amy.
Little dust. Now run it. Oh, and just by.
Good throw, Marika.
Another one high side.
Damn. That was so close.
Yeah, they're not far off.
No, every time.
She throws good rotation on her stones too, so that coupled with the weight.
That's where you have to look past the percentages sometimes. You know, she's had 4 or 5 of those, missed them all by what, quarter inch. Well thrown rock there.
Little sharper. Gonna need curl. Gonna need to finish here. Gonna need curl. Get to the line. Gotta get to the line.
Westcott, Wilson have picked her up here. Steve Cameron. Got to get it to the line.
Okay. Good.
Wow. Nice carry there by Wilson and Westcott. A little longer, too.
I was yelling at Renee there too.
You like this one? I kind of like this one.
Yeah, I like that better for them because it makes this tougher. More distance in between.
Going with the other turn, Russ.
Well, they threw it 2 shots ago. It wasn't Marika, but they threw it 2 shots ago, so they do know what it does.
They get across the nose and run it by.
Yeah, I agree that though. Have the same curler throw the same shot twice would make a lot more sense.
I guess. Oh, you feel like I didn't give you enough ice. That's good. We just haven't quite figured out how to throw them yet. Yeah, you're not throwing them the same 2 in a row, so that just takes time though. What's that? Good calls. I mean, you have full.
Pretty much same spot as Kate's.
Yeah. Exactly. Would be good. Pretty fast.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can drag it over if we need to.
Yeah. Okay.
Putting it back.
They are.
Yep, just a 2.
These are hard when you've got a spot that's swinging and the ice is fast trying to throw a guard. You want to always give it a positive release, but that's where you add the weight, so you have to be crisp release so you don't get an over curl, but not deep.
All the games now are into the second half. And Ontario, boy, who do you think shot there?
I think it is Ontario, that red stone on
Yeah.
the right, and that yellow stone in front of it was Casey Scheidegger's first. Tried to play the freeze, and when it was light, Holly Duncan tried to split the house and was deep. Lots of looks from Casey Scheidegger as she walked down the ice to see if she could get by her own yellow, because if she could and tick the red sideways, it would be for 3, but they decided to draw for 1.
And the wide intern not there just to pick it out, or is that not possible?
You know what? It has seemed very straight with any weight, and it's such a risky shot.
Right.
If you tick your own, you only get 1, so the draw is probably easier.
You like this? Like top 4, right? Yeah.
Ontario and Alberta.
I like it.
And there's the 1 to the T line. Now they'll have a look. And it is just the 1.
You doubt it?
I would have played that wide in turn, but that's okay.
And the rock's still going.
Yeah. Oh, somebody skipped a stone on Lake Okanagan.
A little crossed, but
It's Ogo Pogo. Who knew?
Changing gears here now. It's too late to play that run back. So just sink one here and get your skips deuce here the old-fashioned way.
I love this.
Hard line. We've good. Hard. Hard. Finally. Hard. Going sideways. Right up. Right
We've
up.
talked about this Quebec team. They're leading 5-1. They really broke it open with a steal of 1 in the second, steal in the 3 in the third. And they are sitting the 2 now. How good do they look, skipped by 18-year-old Amelia Gagne?
They're pretty impressive. They are young. They are a junior team that finished 3rd in Quebec. And in watching Laurie St. George at the Canadian Juniors, a silver medalist about a week ago, you got to think that curling is in good shape in Quebec with these 2 young teams. They've made a lot of shots.
Gagne, a 2-time junior champion. There's 2 more. Up 7-1. We were joking that the drinking age here, of course, in BC is 19, and only 1 member of the team, that's the lead, Chloe Arnaud, is 19 years of age.
So I think they can only stay in the hard stop until 8 p.m.
And then they got to go.
And then they got to go.
Yeah.
I think that's a rule. Oh, really great weight on Kessa's attempt to come around, but just rubbed. They actually got it at least to top 8 there, where Michelle has to deal with it.
It's a funny spot. You get in tight here, they're curling like crazy. We know a wider doesn't go at all.
Oh, this is going too.
Oh boy.
That's the one she needed a couple ends ago. Very nice.
It's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
So not bad.
Nice throw. I just thought you were here tight.
Yeah. What was weight okay?
10-4.
Yeah. See, this is the difference between like the 10-5, 10-5.
Michelle had a couple of out-turn hits in this type of area that just did nothing. But you know, if you get the broom in a little bit tighter, once that rock gets into this type of area, it's going to bust really hard. They've got to be very careful to watch this shot, because it could take off and wreck just like the previous one. Out wider, it might not bury. Might not be shot rock.
Right on the edge of the 12. The brush is down and facing 1, 2, and 3 with her.
Lots of line.
Final stone.
All you guys.
Casa Van Osch. All you guys. Marika.
Line's good.
And Amy
Line's
Gibson. Kalia calling line. Needs a good piece of the 4.
Yep. No, we're good.
Good piece of the 4. How good is that? And that is the applause of the home crowd here in Pentic. She can throw, she can play. Making a second appearance at a Scotties, Kessa Van Osch. Needed no bigger shot than this one, drawing the 4-foot.
Well, and she went to school on her first one. She got caught on the path in the ice and overcurled on the first one and rubbed. And this spot's been a little tricky. You throw some weight, but goes to school, learns on this, perfectly thrown.
Facing 3. And to the applause here at the South Okanagan Center. That is the key shot, brought to you by Scotties, the tissue for any issue. We had early morning snow, now sunshine, and temperatures above freezing here in the South Okanagan as we welcome you back.
Hair down. Yep.
In a 2-2 tie, and it'll be Team Canada and Michelle Englot, who does have last rock. They are playing the Yellowstones, dropping in a PEI Newfoundland, a Labrador, and for the first time, boy, Kathy, what a mess.
He just waited. Speaking of irritating, this is that yellow shot is a ready shot. They notionally looked at playing the draw for 2, but Stacy has elected to play the double, I believe, off those 2 reds to bring in another stone in the house for 3.
Yeah, half rock doubles there for 3.
From the St. John's Curling Club, the Remax center, Stacey Curtis, a former Canadian champion.
Oh, nice.
So nice. Always good to hear clean on the way down on a double.
Great throw.
Good call, Aaron.
Well, it's paying off for her. She played. She and the team played a little bit more on tour this year.
Clean.
They made a couple of stops in Nova Scotia. They went to Ontario for a tour stop and figured that that would pay some dividends here at the Scotties.
10-6 on that one. 10-6.
Brilliant drop from
Just a
Kessler
little
Van
left.
Osch, Cheryl. That wasn't easy.
Oh, no. Well, I don't know if that spot, we're not right behind the sheet, and we've seen that out turn on that spot run really straight, almost flash a couple on the hits, but I don't know if it's release or if it's just when you up the weight. But man, to the draws curl.
Did perfect weight on both of them. Just rubbed the guard on the way in with the wrong ice. That first one.
Yeah, she's a solid player, not a lot of nerves.
That girl. Is that wrong? Yeah. I don't know if you saw me. I was trying to.
I think it goes back to her first comment when the game started. She goes, we know we're going to have nerves out here. And sometimes when you kind of frame it that way, it's not bad to have nerves. You want to.
Yeah, they were ready for it, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not like they're surprised by it. You know, the plan for Michelle this end, try and blank.
Maybe a hair up.
Maybe
Hammer in the even and see if they can do something then.
Yeah.
Oh. A little up.
Come up a bit. Throwing the same weight or?
Wide enough, it might catch a little bit of pebble, slow it down a fraction.
9-5. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Just clean. Yep. Yeah. Clean. That girl. 9-3. 9-3. Okay. 9-5 left.
9-5. So basically what I just threw, eh?
Exact. Yep.
Both teams can save a little bit of time here now. There's not a lot of strategy going on here.
No, I mean, that just leads me to ask, if you are, I mean, we said earlier, I think it was Cheryl, I said, you know, the longer you let BC hang around here, the more confidence they get. Russ, the plays to the wings.
Red.
Could Team Canada, could Englot say, look, let's try and use that. We could play down to it, try to generate something over there, and we still have the middle if we get into trouble.
You could even throw a corner guard on the other side, and I would think the young BC team would walk up and peel it. If they happen to miss one or nose one, then you go right around and get your two. But I think to Cheryl's point, because it's not setting up, it's now partway through, 3/4 of the way through the end. They'd love to blank this thing and get that huge 2 and 8 would be massive.
Well, that's the other point, isn't it, Cheryl?
Yeah.
It's the watching the scoreboard and even ending it.
Well, yeah, and it just becomes critical. This game's tight. It's not like they've had any opportunities, really, either team, a couple, but it's tight. So now it does come down to scoring in the right ends.
All the way, guys, right here. That's really nice, right here. Right here. Had a girl, good throw, Marika.
Now that one I would have attempted to throw a tight guard.
12.
See what Michelle does. If Michelle draws around, you might be able to force her, and that would be your job. Now you're letting her off the hook and giving her that chance to blank. Always think about what the other skip's trying to do.
9-8.
Whoa. Oh! Whoa!
So that's a rotation.
Ooh.
Yep. 6. It's a lot of. Yeah.
Some sloppy hits this game. There's been some amazingly well-thrown come-around draws, but the hitting's been a struggle for both teams.
Your thought is why?
I think first draw, Cheryl, you know, it's maybe a little bit of nerves, throwing them a little too hard.
Yeah, I'd say for BC probably a little too hard, and maybe for Team Canada it's just not consistent releases and rotation. You know, you see some with a lot of rotation, some with not.
Well, it's funny you say that about the release, because under her breath, Michelle saying to the front end and just jiggling her hand a little bit on Kate Cameron's last throw, as if to say she may be just playing with the stone a bit.
Yeah, it wasn't pure.
All right, we are. I'll go same side.
I think Michelle would even say it. They hadn't had a successful year this season, and that could be part of it too. Maybe the releases have been inconsistent all down the line, and then you have trouble as a skip putting the broom down in the right spot.
Yep. No.
We talked about the changes they made right after coming second last year, and then it becomes a technical thing. You're not feeling the speed. You're not feeling that shot, visualizing. You're worrying about how am I going to throw this darn thing.
Yeah, I had more of an extension. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
I kind of liked it. Were you okay with it?
Yeah, it was
okay.
really good.
Okay, that's good.
Just need to tighten it up a little. That's a straight side, right? So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
I think I kicked the same on both. I just was more cognizant.
Yeah. Well, I got 22 in the first one. Okay.
9-5.
9-5.
So I've been throwing, so.
Yeah. Keep it consistent.
Exactly.
This is the type of delivery you'd love to copy if you're a young player.
Stick right there.
Watch how
No, I like to
square
roll
the
center.
shoulders are, how level the head stays all the way out. If you drop in the delivery, that changes draw weight.
Let's go.
Slightly bent throwing arm and good rotation.
Whoa! Amy! Amy hard! Close!
Clean, Marika!
Clean! Whoa! Whoa! Amy!
Amy Gibson.
Amy! Anything, Marika. Any roll. Any roll. Good throw. That's good.
It's funny just watching them brush on that one, and I've noticed it through this game. They kind of brush old school, where
Okay.
instead of brushing
Okay.
in the path where they want the rock to go to, they actually brush high side like we used to do.
Right, to try to make it
Yeah,
grow. Yeah,
they just do it a little bit differently.
interesting.
Hey Les, there's a footprint on the top of the Scotties on the corner.
Oh.
Closer to the hog.
Did I get it?
Michelle slides just a little bit tight on these wide out turns, and then she has to pop the rock back out a bit. Does it every time, mind you, but that'll allow it to run really straight.
9?
Yeah. 9. Not yet. Clean. No. No. Clean. You're good now. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Good. Good shot.
The same way I wouldn't mind
Triangle
this.
it.
Yeah. I would like to keep it on your
Try to
face.
find a spot. We've identified Michelle's out turn as running pretty straight. So do you try to get her on a straight side, which would be right here, maybe roll it out a foot? Or do you roll it over and make her throw the in turn that curls a bit, maybe in a swingy spot?
Good throw.
That rock finishes.
Yeah, and try and get her to
Yeah.
Because on your second one, you're throwing the
Force
next thing,
herself
you're
to
throwing
one.
The same, and you're
And,
only,
and we're rolling out.
if not rolling
Yeah.
out, you're not nosing it.
Right.
Right. You're
Okay. Straight through, Cass.
Same
Let's
thing,
go.
Tessa. You got it. A little more. Amy. No. No. Amy hard.
The final stone for
Hard.
Nanaimo's
Hard.
Kessa Van
Right
Osch.
over.
Hard,
right
hard to stick.
over.
Go, go, go.
Bring it right over.
Go to stick. Hard. Hard.
Right
hard.
over.
Go, go, go. Good see.
Good.
And run to the bathroom.
We can go that same ice with easy peel.
I always used to hate these because it's such an easy shot. And you've known for 15 minutes you're going to have it.
Oh, it's the skip's worst nightmare.
And you can't miss wide. So many times you'll hit a little too much of this and keep it in the paint.
Sounds good.
You have to commit to the process here and just think the speed you want to throw to the appropriate broom and just hit the broom.
Well, right now she's being out curled by Kessa Van Osch. Kessa's at 95%. Michelle Englot at 81. And we're tied on the scoreboard at 2 and looking for the blank.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Caught this a little bit.
that over motion.
Really got a curl.
Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. Got it. Just
Good shot.
did it all on her own to get the blank here in 7. On this opening day, opening draw, we'll continue with our updates. Ontario, Alberta, and Ontario is sitting one on the pin. Holly Duncan skips the team from the Royal Canadian Curling Club.
Casey Scheidegger tried to raise her own on her final stone, grazed that guard out front, and so this allows an opportunity for two. Has to overcurl, get around that guard, and tap the red stone back to the forefoot for the pair.
Cheryl Kreviazik on the brush and didn't get there. So it is just that single, and they are tied at 3. Duncan against Casey Scheidegger at the Alberta champion from Grand Prairie. Here at the South Okanagan Events Center. Opened in 2008. The blank in 7 means that once again it'll be Team Canada. It does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the yellow stone, so now we'll see. They played for the blank to get to the even end, and we'll see how aggressive now Michelle Englot is.
BC's going to try and play this tap. Kind of got caught in the middle on Amy's first one.
8, 7, 8. 8. Room.
Surprising though, Cheryl, because it'll be in the paint, won't it?
7.
It will.
8.
Thought they'd throw a guard up here.
And that was the intent on the first one, and it slid in, so I'm not sure why you're not on the second.
Really curling, guys. Hard, 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 hard.
This would definitely be in the paint, and then they can hit it.
Okay.
Not sure of the theory there.
Sideways, eh?
Low risk end now for Michelle Englot. Got the corner guard.
Way more weight on that.
She open things up with a couple of hits and then have a chance to get around that corner for a low risk deuce.
Actually, this isn't bad. I think I kind of like that.
Because they're just going to rip the short little double.
10.
And the best place in these situations, if you're BC, is to limit the deuce and try to get the forces to kind of go all out a little bit for steal in the first part of the end. Get some rocks up, try and get some this forefoot shut down.
Yeah, you did it with your first one. Why wouldn't you try it in the second? I'm surprised.
Yep. Yep.
Hard last.
Yep.
Lenora Westcott.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like they roll over and sit on top. And lovely shot.
She has had a great game. She's always steady.
Great brush.
93%.
Yes.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Ended up being a 10.
Do you agree with what they said, Russ? If they were to roll behind that yellow corner, that short corner, that would just leave the easy run?
Yeah, because it would have been so close together. It wouldn't have been super easy because it was yellow onto yellow. You might have left one of them in the rings, but it was such a short distance, so I absolutely agree. You could throw a center guard here too, Cheryl. This isn't bad though. I think we're heading towards a blank if this is made.
And I think they're going to try and get it thin enough and unlock that frozen stone if they could.
Make the double even.
Kelly Van Osch. And we'll just spin across the top.
They could have called that a little more aggressively.
Let's put another corner. Another corner. Put the corner back halfway.
Yeah, just a guard.
Okay, line's good.
Yeah. 2.
Line's really good. 2, 2.5.
Gotta go for it.
High 2.
Yeah, keep it going.
Keep it going then.
Keep it going.
Right to here.
Yeah, keep her
Keep it going. Go, go, go.
Hard, hard, hard.
Perfect.
Good. Nice throw. I cleaned up my mess that time.
A little early for anything. I was joking, provincials. This is always cleaning.
Same throw. Let's go.
Yeah, it's that view the first time you get here and you step onto the ice. It's just so different.
Try and change corner guards here and see if you can get a mistake on the other side.
Good idea. Good move.
Yeah, they've.
At some point in time, I think they're just going to tap that yellow and roll in, or try to.
Or less. A little higher.
1.5, 2.
Should glide better here. Yeah, keep it coming. Yeah, keep her going. Just take it away. Let's go, let's go. Keep it coming. Good.
Nice throw, Les.
Okay, around their corner or straight around the middle?
Well, if we go around the middle, we bleed from the double, possibly in the roll. Right?
Okay, I like one more of these. Nice and clean.
You could play the straight come around on those center guards.
I think they may have to in the next one because it's a pretty simple deuce.
Who's going to blink first here?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Clean, clean, you're good. That girl, good throw.
Michelle's probably going to hit it this time. I don't think you saw another corner.
Good throw.
One
or
more.
do we go super deep around?
I don't like around. I don't think.
One more is good.
Like this.
No, around could be dangerous, but you could play
3,
2.5, 3.
the yellow-red combo.
Oh, yeah.
3's too deep.
Back to your point in the
Let's
commercial,
go,
it's
2.5.
even if you get one here, it's
We're
not
pretty
terrible.
tight,
See it then.
pretty good.
Got to be a little careful on the steal right now.
Yeah, that's what you absolutely don't want to do of all things this end for if you're Team Canada.
Not in, not in. Okay, that's good.
Let's take a look at the numbers for the 2/3, and it's definitely advantage Kate Cameron ahead of Marika Van Osch.
When we talked about it with Marika, it's really been an inch here or there for her on her misses, or that she'd be in the 90s herself.
Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. Interestingly enough, though, that 91% has only led to an 84% game for Michelle Englot, while the difficulties for Marika,
Oh, they're up top there.
her sister Kessa, is throwing 96%. So timeout has been called. 90 seconds.
You know what she would do? I think this is that time when we got to get in one shot, because I don't think she's going to do this one more time.
No, she's not.
So I think we have to go in now.
You come around.
Yeah, we got to go top
Line 'em
4
up,
foot.
okay.
Got to go top 4 foot.
I like it.
Who gets there
Stay
first?
with it a little bit. That's okay.
We don't want to
but
leave her the.
That's right. But let's get in first.
Okay, I like it.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. That's why we said if she threw one more, we were
You
gonna.
agree here, Russ, with that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was mentioning it earlier that I was surprised that Englot did throw the last one even, let alone one more. Yeah, if you peel off that corner guard, Michelle's definitely with Kate Cameron, one of the best hitters in the field late in the end. They're just going to hit that yellow onto the red, possibly sit 2. Now, if you're BC, you better make a double or you're giving up 2. This way, you're controlling the play. Bury it, see if they can make the run double or see if they can chase this one. You get a chance to steal here all of a sudden.
With a positive extension, it'll be nice.
Steal would be massive.
Nice 410. Right to Kessa.
There'd probably be a raised double, but it still has to be made.
5, 6.
And again, that brush is right down on the edge of the 12.
Line should be good, guys, right here. Line's nice. 5. Line's good.
So the curl has remained consistent.
Line's good, gotta go. Hard. Line's good. Hard line. Hard. Hard. Really gotta go hard. Hard. Really gotta go hard. 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 Hard, hard, hard. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Okay.
Now that little bounce off. There's a little bit of an opening now for Team Canada.
Just don't think
I didn't think I would.
Marika's throwing enough rotation on this ice, and it's just her weight's close if she threw the rotation.
Yeah. 9.5.
Just to keep you updated, at one point in time here, PEI led this one 4-1. They're now tied at 6 with Newfoundland and Labrador. Ontario, Alberta, they're tied at 3. And Quebec up by 5 on Nunavut.
Wait, yes. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
What's she saying?
Good weight. Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Real close to rolling behind that corner.
And there's that roll and underneath.
What a great shot by Kate.
Kate Cameron.
That a girl, Kate. Good sweep, right?
Did leave a flat double here, though, but you can't make any better than that.
A little more. That way is nice. It was controllable. It's all right.
Yeah. I didn't. Oh, that was. Okay. Okay.
Half a rock's probably locked.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little
Just a touch more.
close.
Yeah.
Like half a rock.
Just an easy peel.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 high.
Yeah. It's like half a rock, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Number 6 is flashing.
Yeah, it was flashing, it was coming down, but it's flashing green. Oh.
Well, it's flashing red and green now, so we need to have
okay.
just check it.
Okay, half rock,
Even if we roll to it.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's go, Cass. Straight through.
right to the broom.
Skip stones. Here an 8. Team Canada sitting 2.
Hard, almost got it.
Oh, and just underneath. Oh, and just will push it far enough.
It's a good throw. Just need to curl up a hair more. Yeah. For shot. Are we? Okay. Yeah.
And there's shot stone now for the moment. BC at the top.
Which is huge because Michelle has to hit and roll in to make it count here.
Okay. Almost got it.
Yeah, we just took a little bit more ice and it didn't come up.
Okay, yeah. Good throw. Oh, you didn't have to go that far out.
That close.
That's okay.
Just a fright. If BC plays this game back, I bet they've missed 15 shots by a fraction, all on the high side.
Okay.
Really close. An
Rolling your
impressive
way,
team
Lester.
here. They're going to scare a lot of teams this week.
Sounds good.
Michelle Englot.
Yep.
Close. Go. A touchdown.
Westcott.
Hard. You got it. Go.
Now, where's that roll? Are you going to catch a corner? Yes, you will.
Perfect.
Great brushing to get the roll.
Nice one.
It was really tough not to leave a double again. You couldn't roll the other way.
Yeah. Really nice throw.
And chance for Kessa to throw in the same spot.
Okay. So right about there. Touch.
So where you hit it?
Yeah.
Do you like a little less? You throw it the same. You threw it really nice. Can you just a touch less? I like there.
How thin is this to get both?
Yeah.
Or is it?
It's not that thin, really. Half a rock makes it pretty easy.
I think your error would be to over curl because you could just roll over,
Yep.
It did, yeah.
nestle up to the side of it behind the guard.
Just a little less.
Touch less ice.
Let's go straight through, Gus.
Okay, right to the broom.
Picked up right away. Marika Van Osch. Now, Amy Gibson, 2. Trying to make the double. Get out of some trouble. Get over. Oh, and it'll go and roll up and gear off the top, and it'll be an open draw for 2.
Oh, those were 2 very well thrown stones.
No question. They talked about tightening the ice a hair for whatever reason. That made the difference.
Extend without, you just threw them a little different.
Really good throws.
Is that one curled up?
Dave Merkler's ice is a lot like Jamie Barras's. If you back it up, it'll hang out there. I think the first one did, and she just maybe tapped it back a hair, and it fooled her on the second one.
Anywhere in the paint.
Line's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes their blank
It's curling
pay
like
off
you're
in
close
the
here.
7th end.
We're close.
It's really curling.
I think we're pretty close.
Really curling. I don't think you can hurt this.
Okay.
14 and a half.
Yeah.
2?
Two it is. Team Canada. 4-2. We're getting late now in this opening draw, opening day of the Scotties dropping in on Ontario, Alberta. And Alberta is sitting one back of the button. This is the final stone, Casey Scheidegger from Grand Prairie.
Well, she looks at playing an angle tap for 3 on Holly Duncan's final stone. She grazed a guard and got second shot, but Sainer Heads prevailed, and so they elected instead to play a lower risk shot. It is a draw for 2, needs hearts.
So Christy Moore, Jessie Scheidegger on the brush. And it's a 2 of hearts.
Yellow.
And a 5-3 lead. This is the 6th time that the Scotties has been in British Columbia. Twice in Prince George, once in Kelowna, once in Vancouver, and once in Victoria. Canadian Women's Championship played for since 1961. So 2 for Team Canada in 8 means here in the 9th it will be British Columbia. And Kessa Van Osch do have last draw. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones.
Weight's really nice. Hands on. Mine's good.
Mine's good.
A little bit. I think,
Doesn't.
yeah, I think
You have to think for Alberta, they went to a trials before they went to a Scotties. This is their first Scotties, and you know they got the nerves, and we saw a little bit of nerves with last shots in the trials, but now they're looking pretty comfortable out here.
Yeah, that's a progression we talk about all the time. You have to learn how to lose before you learn how to win. They hit a couple of teams on the ropes big time and let them off the hook, but then you could see them getting better and better. Obviously won the province. Knocked off some great teams in Alberta to get here.
95, Amy.
Yeah, I'd be a little surprised if they're not in the playoffs.
I'm with you.
7, 8, 8, 9, 8. 8's okay. 8. A little bit of room. All there. 9, 8.
Whoa, I like an 8 if you can. Right here.
Don't want to go.
3 perfect curling shots. The nice corner guard here. This is coming around well too. 2 of the yellows in good spots.
Coming out the other side.
Good wait, Amy.
Good line, Amy.
It's completely open.
That's almost open. It finished so much.
I'm going to just peel the front. That's 3rd shot. Just peel that.
Do you like that? Do you like that?
No. My initial thought was nose that back one.
Yeah, just because it's
You don't
3rd
like
shot,
an
there's an
open
easy
one?
double there on the yellows.
It's 3rd shot. This is the one that's going to
I don't
hurt
mind
us.
peeling
It
it.
is true. That's going to be the danger rock.
Because
I'm just thinking they're going to make the double.
and we're behind them, right?
Yeah.
So I like this.
Michelle's point is they'll make it better the next time if you hit that back one.
And they could use it as a little bit of backing as well.
Ooh. Yep. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep. Clean. All the way over, Kate. All the way over. Great girl, last. Out of girl. Okay.
And all the way over it goes. And we have our first final. And Quebec. And this team of all teenagers, skipped by 18-year-old Emilia Gagne from Alma, Quebec, and the Riverbend Curling Club, are 9-2 winners over Nunavut, the Iqaluit Curling Club, and Amy Shackleton as they make their debut at a Scotties.
We're pretty high.
Yeah, as far as you can go. Keep going.
Bring it over. Bring it over.
Keep her going all the way.
We talked about you need the legs on this ice to get that last bit of finish because the curl is late.
Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going.
Keep going. Hi, girl. Good stroke, guys. 4-3.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Same spot, hey?
Newfoundland and Labrador. Look at that, setting themselves up for a 3 spot.
It has been a very odd game, remembering that Robin McPhee took 4 in the third end, but there has been so many rocks in play. And I think as these teams are struggling to figure out the ice, it has not worked in PEI's favor. And this is a chance for 3 for the second time in this game for Newfoundland.
No, you're past yours. You're way past yours. Yep.
What's the 3?
And using the backing, there's 3 more. For Stacey Curtis, as she plays Robin McPhee.
Actually, really good.
Stacey gets better every year, don't they? There's like 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 5 wins the last time. They're always improving.
Well, coming off a 5 and 6 performance last year in St. Catharines, that was her best ever.
Yeah, and the comfort that they have out here right away.
Like a 9, so we do roll on? Yeah, no matter what. Yeah,
we don't play
I like that.
I was going to say make note, but... Weight's good.
Whoa. Close. No. Yeah. Whoa. Yes. No. Whoa. Yes.
Okay, Cameron.
Come on.
And we'll get the one at the back. No, and just misses rolling and catching the top of the 12.
Some third is going to have to play extremely well to have the numbers Kate will have it by the end of the week.
Nice shot.
Was that down?
8-8.
She was throwing like that at the Continental Cup, too.
Okay. Just a hair more than I've been throwing. Yeah. Okay, you got it. Nice and clean.
What a huge shot. Get that one little nibbler in there too, so that
Not super positive.
be a little careful. You could start thinking blank here if you're BC.
5. Yep. Line's good. 5, 6. 6 is good. 6. Line's close. A little bit of room. 7. Guys. Line's close. 7. Right back. Yep. Keep it going. Yep. Hard. Right back. Hard.
T-line 4 foot. They'll sit there for second shot.
I got a thick third. Do you like that or do you like this? I kind of like trying it, and if we hit the guard, it's fine. Okay. Can we ever play like the same weight? Maybe roll on? Or you just want to rip it? No, I'd like to stick. Okay, you want to go like bump? Yeah, I like that.
Any problem? I like that weight choice. The lighter you throw it, the better chance you have of executing by the guard, having given you some room and making it. But now you're outside the ribbon here, and this makes it a little tricky. Should hook pretty hard here.
Well, and I like it if it does overcurl. They talked about rolling on, and you kind of remove that corner as well and roll on with your shooter.
Got to get to the top of the ribbon, and then it'll start to go. Westcott on it.
Great shot.
And then snuggles up to the corner.
Oh, they just about lost that coming in.
Not a girl. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice touch. That's good. Yes!
We talked about it last night in the play-in game. The fact that as a brusher, you're really caught. You don't want to, but you have to believe it's going to move.
You do, because the finish is so late here, Vic, and that's what's caught, I think, BC a couple times. Just not anticipating, because once it goes, especially with the down weight or the draw weight, it's almost impossible to hold it.
That was close. That was close, yeah! 7! Hard! Hard! Really go! Hard! Where are ya? 7, 8. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Oh boy, the overcurl, look at that.
Right back. That's okay.
And it'll go back and sit for third shot.
Yeah, you have more rotation. I thought it would hold better.
Not
Just
quite
tight?
enough ice. Okay.
No. So there's not quite enough ice.
Struggling.
Doing good.
Is Marika.
Yeah, I could have used about 4 feet.
That's the difference, really, isn't it? Kate's got the upper hand there for sure.
68% for Marika.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, you bump those around.
Yeah.
Either or, it's good.
I think the same way. Okay, you just sort of.
I like it.
Okay. Gonna wait.
You should have almost all, hey?
Crazy with a 2-point lead, but you could actually throw a guard in this thing, because how do you get that yellow one out right now? Even if you miss the guard, how do you get that out? Only 2 rocks left.
At the same time. You need more than that.
Just make the red one go away. There's nothing wrong with sitting 3 or 4.
Do the same way. Yeah.
Is this ever done?
Yeah, there we go.
Right now, this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No.
What's your first call?
It's an idea.
Let's call timeout.
Do you want to call a time?
Sure.
Okay.
So timeout, 90 seconds being called by Team Canada.
No, I don't. No,
Timeout.
I don't mind it at all.
Clock's still going.
You probably don't want it in the rings, because then they can run it back, get rid of 1 yellow, and save 2 reds. But just a tight 3 guarding it would make it quite interesting.
I like it, but you can never come off the yellow.
We're sitting 2.
Yeah, right? This is going absolutely nowhere right now, and she can't score. The only way for her to score is if we accidentally hit this first and we miss this.
Yeah.
We're helping her.
Yeah.
Right now, she needs 2 shots to get at this guy.
Yeah, I guess this isn't the end of the day either.
No.
Right?
Ron
What do you
Westcott.
think, Ron? Like, I love it if we can get the roll under.
Yeah.
But if we roll to here, we're kind of helping her score.
Yeah.
If we ever clip this, we're in big trouble. Because this isn't even going out.
I don't mind.
The 4
See, she
goes
can't.
nowhere.
The thing is, she can't get the yellow one out past the red.
I know. And
Right.
the only way is if we help her right now.
Right. So
like,
I would
what
play.
if we went here or here?
No, I don't. Well, why don't we just go just in front? So if she rams it in, that yellow still that 3rd shot. Like I'd be tight.
Like right here. You
No, I
don't want to
meant-
be tight
I
because I
meant-
think she's going to come right here then.
But this
And line
isn't
it up.
going. This
No.
isn't going out, even if
Yeah.
she does that.
Well, she would get 1 because she would slam this and this would score. But she's going to make it perfect still.
I don't mind having the rock right where your foot is.
Yeah, I agree.
No, right there, just
Position
so that-
2
It's
is
actually
better
pretty
than
good.
position
Just
1.
So if she rams it in, that one's still shot over there. You know what I mean?
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Tight.
Do you like the
Kinda
same
like-
turn?
The
or the
problem
straight?
with coming right in the rings, and then it makes this shot easier, and a red one could stay in the paint somewhere, maybe over here, and now there's 2 red ones in play. You don't want that with a 2-point lead. Just a really tight guard, ideally just short.
Well, and it's late enough in the end. Tough chance to get out of this for BC.
Really well thought out. That's what it's all about, is Kate had time to think about it, came up with the idea we had.
Okay.
And Ron went down and improved it again by throwing that guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kate, I think, was all day thinking 8 foot.
Yeah. You don't want it in. Van Osch kicks out one of those yellows, and then there's 1 yellow, 2 reds. You don't want that if you're Michelle Englot. Just a tight 3 here. And BC's in big trouble.
Room right now. Tight.
Top 12. Top 12.
That's where I encourage Team Cheryl to, you have an end plan. Like in the case of Michelle, you're thinking force them to 1 or blank or whatever it was. But don't be afraid. Once you take a look at the situation partway through the end, go, wait a minute. And that's what's happened here.
Good.
Real nice.
Good shot.
A
Perfect.
little bit deep, but not bad.
You got to move. Great shot.
Nice throw.
I don't know. I really like that call, I think. Right? Like,
And that is
something.
Michelle's forte, too. You know, that
Yeah.
on top of it.
I mean,
Sure.
this is going to go.
Alberta leads 5-3, Kathy, and Ontario has a chance to tie.
They do indeed. That yellow stone in the 12-foot Casey Scheidegger's final shot was trying to corner freeze, just that little bit light. And so half of 8 foot will be good for 2.
I was actually thinking playing it this way.
This Ontario team out of the Royal Canadian Curling Club in Toronto
Line's fine.
beat Danielle Inglis in a triple knockout format in the Ontario Championship. They lost the first 2 of that triple knockout and then ran the table.
Yeah, 7 or 8 in a row.
I know. Good judge, guys.
To the back edge, hanging on. There's the 2 to tie. But that all-important last rock belongs to
not roll
Alberta.
very far, and you're going to end up dead. I don't know if you're ever going to be able to get that one really yet.
Do you like this way? The only thing I don't want to do is I don't want to float this. I think probably this one's probably better because then she's got a perfect guard. I like this way.
Well, this way you're sticking around, right?
Yeah. So we'll throw pretty big weight, I think.
You're going to throw pretty decent weight. I think
Like an
peel.
8?
Like an 8, yeah.
So we want to hit it right about there.
You have to jiggle those two frozen ones so you've got some room on your last one. The shell might be deep enough that if you run this back and get one yellow, you might roll in for third shot.
Yeah, I think it's close.
Yeah.
Just the hair my side, eh?
Which puts a little more pressure on
Oh, yeah.
Team Canada.
Yeah, I mean, even we run it straight.
Yeah, like she's just playing the hit and the flop in.
Yeah, which would still make two go away, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a touch my side, guys. Let's go.
Okay, right to the broom.
Ideally hit it a hair on the broom side, roll towards that yellow guard, buried.
Woo!
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Yes!
Tessa Van Osch
Wow! Yeah!
in some trouble as we play.
Hard! Other way, other way.
Here in 9.
Nice try,
Oh, and she got it and did move him around, but it's still Team Canada sitting the deuce.
Right. Nice try.
Really bad break.
Yeah.
She moved them around and left them in the same spot. They both slid over. I'm not sure they can get both yellows out, Cheryl.
No.
Right now, even.
Never touched the 7, right?
No.
But I don't see how
1,
this
2,
makes sense.
3. Newfoundland Labrador. An impressive game so far, it appears, by Stacey Curtis. Draw for 1 for PEI.
It is indeed, and it has been a bit of a struggle with weight for the PE team going through when they could have thrown some rocks up front. Robin's first one hit and rolled away, and that was a stone removed by Stacey on her final. The advantage of Robin's first is at least she created a bit of a wall back there. Doesn't have to hit. She's got some room to draw to.
You can be back 4.
Full 4.
You're on the backing, yep. Hard, guys. Really hard. Okay. So similar weight.
Wow.
Good.
It's going to come up light, and that will be 2 more. Newfoundland and Labrador, and it will be an opening draw win for Stacey Curtis and the team from the St. John's Curling Club and the Remax Center. The final 11-6.
Yeah.
Nice start.
Maybe a hair more line right now.
Top 8.
Michelle's just guarding the hole. It's the only chance for BC. I don't even know if it's there for a deuce, but it's the only possibility. Force him to a tough draw.
You can make it good. You can make it good. Good shot.
Yep.
You're okay. You're okay. You're here. You're here.
Okay.
Coming right through and down. How do you get rid of those?
You don't.
No.
You don't. I just don't see any way you could possibly get all those out of there. Now you got to worry about staying in the game here. I think it's that out turn, hit and roll in, or maybe even in turn, hit and roll in.
But yeah, they wanted this to stop a little sooner, but
Yeah.
it actually worked out that it took away the out turn draw to the pin.
True.
You're okay. You're here. You're here.
Okay.
That's pretty good, you guys.
Yeah, it is.
I think nose is fine.
Yeah. Come up at the end.
Just a touch.
Nice 11. Yeah, I like 11.
Hit the second shot rock, roll a foot, roll a couple inches even.
Just a hair.
You could easily go tick, tick, and roll right out of the rings, couldn't you?
That's the tricky part in this is you have to
Yeah.
roll a little.
Yes.
I think his ice is probably pretty close.
Dead on might give you the double and you stay close enough.
Let's go, Cass. Nice 11.
Just a hair high. You got this.
Yeah. Let's go straight through.
Final stone for BC. Tessa Van Osch
11.
facing 3, trailing by 2 here in the 9th.
Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Yeah.
Now they got her, Amy Gibson. Marika Van Osch
Hard. Go, go, go.
through the hole, no. Get 1, spin off, here away.
Pass 2.
And they're going to give up a steal of 2.
Just lost that.
A lot of good shots.
Yeah, they said the exact same thing, Russ.
Yeah.
Good end, you guys. Yeah.
the drop positioning. If we weren't A, we were B. So yeah. Oh, you have.
So Team Canada up now 6-2 over BC.
The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years.
Very nice to be back in the South Okanagan. Back in 2013, we were here for the Continental Cup. Skaha Lake, and then of course Okanagan. That's why they say the city between two lakes, Penticton. On this opening day of the 2018 Scotties. Team Canada picks up the steal of 2. They lead by 4, and it will be last rock belonging to BC here in the 10th. This is Amy Gibson.
That was really strange. They were kind of on, off, and on, off. And they didn't have to get that close to the guard to make the roll with the weight that she threw, and it just took off, hog line in.
Even if you can, right up.
Went from a
Keep her going. Keep her going.
1 point game coming home to 4 down.
Yeah, because Michelle gave them an opportunity. Her guard really was supposed to be a guard, and it over curled. It did take away the out-turn draw, but it left that shot.
Yeah, it did. Pretty simple for Team Canada now, just one at a time.
Boy, she snapped her hand back there, didn't she, Leslie Wilson?
You know, you got to that hog line really quickly.
Nice throw, Les. That a girl. You. I got it.
This is one of the things you say is an adjustment for players that are here for a first time. It just is so quick underfoot. Get back.
Nice throw.
Yeah, the hog line shows up in a big hurry.
2.
I find the shots that you'll tend to do hog line violations is like the board and the hack, because you're holding on a little longer because you kick out and you think, oh, that's way more than a board or hack, and you're suddenly over the hog line.
The time you slow your body down to the right speed, you've hogged it.
The lights are flashing.
Hey, that a girl. Good. Good. A little more weight.
Yep.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard, Kate. Hard, 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 hard. Go, ready. All the way over and all the way. Hard, 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 hard. A little more. Hard, hard, hard.
Well, they're going to leave that corner available, but somehow you've got to get 4 stones. Make 4 count if you're BC.
You can certainly, in theory, get 2. You bury one, off comes a guard. You bury another one, off comes a guard. You sit for 3. That's not quite good enough.
8 feet more at least. Just up that all the way.
Five, 6. 6 is good. 6. Line's good. 5. Line's good. 5, 6. Room. Room. Gotta bury it. Yep. Hard.
Should
Hard
curl
right back.
here.
Keep it going hard. Hard right back.
If it has enough legs.
All the way back. All the way back. All the way back. Keep it going. Keep it going. Hard, Amy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good throw.
Well, I was going to say, she must see a lot of it, because you think you'd start ripping the guards, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she can see almost all.
Yeah! Hard right.
And you've got Kate hitting.
And right away, they Picked her up. One or the other. Yeah.
Okay, that works.
That's the professional miss, though. Score the way it is.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. One or the other.
Good plan B.
Yeah, you know how to throw those.
She wanted to keep trying. I'm like, we're not buying.
Impressive start for BC, this young team, all the same. And they've only scored the 2 points. And part of it's a little bit of a defensive posture. Even a couple ends ago, they could have forced the issue and they hit a lot. So as they get a little more comfortable with the ice in this situation, I think they'll start to put more pressure on your opponent. You can definitely win a lot of games here.
Well, they just sneak it by and they bury another one. So sitting 2.
Still curling a mile. You have 4? Sorry? You have 4?
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice throw by Marika.
Yeah, they curl like crazy.
Silver curled.
Yeah.
Really good.
So 10? 9? 9?
Okay. Firm.
Yeah, up a touch. Clean. Yes. No. No. Just kidding. Clean. Yep. No. No. Whoa.
Little bit.
No. Little roll. Little roll. Good. Good.
Cute. Good shot.
Well, she is one of the reasons why Team Canada leads 6-2. As we check the game story, that deuce by Englot, a steal of 2, a struggling Marika Van Osch at 3rd, while you've got Westcott, Wilson, Cameron all in the 90s, and Englot has brought her game now up to 88%. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Keep going as long as you're in. Line's close. As long as you're in.
Should be in.
Nice throw. Atta girl. Really good.
Nice shot. Nice there.
2 great shots in a row around that corner guard.
Fine. We got to at least open it up. Right?
Yes, exactly. So you want to try it?
Yeah, I kind of like the way
That was a nat 87.
for Marika.
Well, you got to get rid of 1.
Pretty positive too.
Yeah, she's
They
nice.
only have 2 left.
Something of
7-8.
They need 4 to tie.
Try the run back here. The theory is if you miss it, it opens it right up. You'll have a wide open hit to win.
And it's a short run, too. A little less risk with that.
All right. What kind of weight are you throwing?
8-5.
Okay.
Okay, you got this.
Short run back and a chance to run BC out of stones.
No. Okay, it's fine.
And they'll get to live another day.
Nice throw.
That's good, Michelle.
Good shot.
Yeah, I think so. We got to make them both count.
What's that?
We got to make them both count.
Yeah.
It's fine. Have a wide open hit, right?
Yeah. I think this is probably pro.
A wide open hit no matter what you do.
Yeah.
To try and hit the middle one.
Right?
I almost would like tapping it. See if she might go after it. I mean, she should go after the side one, but okay. You like there?
Yeah.
I like there.
I'd be pretty tempted to tap it out, Cheryl, if you angle this a bit.
88.
What's that? 95? Okay. Yeah.
Somehow Michelle missed. You might make it tougher on your last shot, but Michelle's just going to walk over and hit those open ones.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough situation no matter how you look at it.
You got to guess. Let's go.
Okay, right to the room.
Line's good. 6, 7. 7's room. Room.
Line's good.
7.
Good.
6. Close, yep.
Going
Yep,
sideways.
line. 6 of it. Hard line.
Let's hit something, guys. Go hard. Get
We're
it in.
going
Get
hard.
it in.
Get it in the ring. In the ring. In the ring. Hard.
Get her in. Hard.
Oh, you got to get it there.
Thanks, Gus. Not really that.
Make something go away.
I don't know why that one died so much.
It must have hit something.
I hit something because it was like over in the 12 foot.
Okay. Yeah. At least you're okay. It's good.
Saying it, that one picked. That's the first one I've seen today.
Because it's
I
seriously
haven't
really
heard
straight.
that at all.
No.
Like high.
Okay.
Ice has been great.
Oh, that's not our color.
Really good speed, which hurts quite a few
I
of the
should
newer
know this by
teams.
now.
Maybe getting ahead of themselves. They were about to throw the BC Stone.
Just testing you guys. Making sure you're awake.
The last one. It does. So, yeah, that curled them long.
All right, Michelle, right at it.
Final stone,
good.
trying to run
8.5.
BC out of stones as we play here in 10. Michelle Englot.
Good.
And we'll get them both. And it'll go into the books as a Canadian win as they will take the opener, make the final 6-2. Now we quickly want to go over to the game between Alberta and Ontario. The final stone to be played by Casey Scheidegger, the Alberta champions. My apologies. I was saying Grand Prairie Curling Club. Two of the members are from Grand Prairie. Scheidegger's, the sisters are from Lethbridge, and that's where they hail. Right now it is the Shot Rock. In fact, it is Ontario sitting the 2, Kathy.
It is. Holly Duncan had a stone full 8 foot, and on her final stone they had called a timeout. Rather than guard, they elected to play the tap. That tap stone now is that one just behind the tee line, and that is the stone that she needs to draw down to get a piece of the hearts for the win.
Yeah, they gave her a little bit of backing here.
Got to get by that top one, though. We've seen so many of these over curl.
Shot Rock sitting at the back edge of the button. Christy Moore, Jessie Scheidegger, and McTaggart calling line. And here it starts to go. Now this is the problem. Can they get it by the stone? Top of the 8. Get it by there. Oh, the rub, the roll, tap it, and sit down for the win.
Wow. What a throw. What brushing.
6-5 as Alberta will win it in dramatic fashion to complete this opening draw. Reminder, we're back with you at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We will feature all the teams in Pool A. Sherry Anderson is back with a very young team as she plays Jennifer Jones, looking for a 6th Scotties title. A reminder, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're underway now here in Penticton. The 2018 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And it's here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.